They can, but
They can, but how often do they
They
do
do
it?
that in my,
No, here.
by Jamaica
I will
High School
call.
there in
I happen to live next to the park,
Edison.
so I will call the 1 or 2
Pick
precinct.
up those kids.
And by the time the van gets there,
You're out.
they're out. Because what it is, they'll spot it,
Yeah.
and by the time the police is coming, they disappear. So what I do, I take a photograph. Here's what I have at this particular time. By the time you guys come, it's over. So I ask for a scooter police to be stationed in the park. You are there. That's your job. Sit in the park. And once they sit in the park, that's the deterrent for them.
I think in each school, if you have 2 schools in Richmond Hill that has these problems, you need to have more administrators, get some from the community to sit there to monitor what's going on. That's all you
That's
need.
why
You need administrators.
the parent coordinators are not from the community.
Where
So
are they from?
they're from some
They're
alien
somewhere
community.
That's the problem. That's the
So
problem right there. Where's
imagine
the lady
you are a
from-
Punjabi person coming into a school, and you go to Richmond Hill High School. Nobody talks your language. Nobody understands your
So
language.
it's not only a school problem, it's a community problem.
It's a
too.
community
It is.
problem.
So what
It's a
else would you say
combination.
to the mayor? So like right now what I have is that he has to understand different, he or she needs to understand different cultures and needs, look at the demographics, understand why there's an overcrowding issue, understand why school safety is not doing their job, that they need to connect to community more, and that more administrators are needed and more parent coordinators from the community are needed.
Okay. Now the other issue that we have to look in terms of what can he do towards fixing this problem that we have of low performance.
Mhm. So what do you think? What do you think they should?
They should actually have a very intense effort to get more parents' involvement in the school's activities. There has to be a dedicated program just to get parents' participation. Because once parents are involved, that will undo all the ills in the system.
Not all, but
Most.
Yeah.
What about over
Ta-
here?
Take,
Any other?
take for instance in our school, the parent involvement funds from Title I. The last principal took the money and buy a robocall system. That money is meant for parents' participation and workshop. But she had the audacity to go and do that. People like that should be charged criminally for misappropriation of community funds.
so who's monitoring that?
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Nobody's
she's
there.
in control.
But
of
I'm
that.
gonna I talk to John Lou. I want that to be investigated. I need to get her
Many
charged.
many places they will do that. Many principals, yes, they do.
So you don't think a robocall is a way to engage the parents?
How could you, would you listen to a robocall? You're an educated person. The moment you hear a robocall, what do? Click. Because I don't have time to listen to whatever they have to say. When you run political campaign, you know that unless you have a personal conversation with that person, they ain't coming out. Because the school safety is not doing their job. They're sitting on the phone and they're chatting and da 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 da. When the parent comes, oh, your ID. Whatever the kids does seems to be immaterial to them. And they need to be on top of the job. They're not this down there just holding up a desk.